Do meat eaters deserve to live? Does Freely the banana girl who said, do meat eaters deserve to live? Does she deserve to live? Do you who are watching this video deserve to live? Do I deserve to live? Let's discuss this, why don't we? Hey there, vegan YouTubers and non-vegan YouTubers. Did you know that Freely the Banana Girl had a video? I'll put the link below. She said that people who ate meat should die. Well, you probably clicked on this video because you've already seen it. And you know, there's a lot of implications to what she's saying. Not that I took her literally. I didn't take her literally. I hope you didn't either. She's not going to go out and start killing her meat eaters or anything like that. But she's making a point. She's making a point. And there actually is some significance to that point. And let's take a look at that. How can that be? If you look at a little baby and he's on his own, he doesn't have a parent. Let's say he's 2, 3, 5 or whatever. It's pretty rough. It's pretty rough and tumble. They may not even survive. They have to figure out how to survive. You know, a little baby without a parent. They got to survive. Let's just say that this baby represents the human race, okay? You know, for 130 million years or something, there was dinosaurs that ruled the earth. And a huge asteroid came and wiped them out, making the possibility for humans to actually survive. Because if the dinosaurs hadn't survived, we'd probably be nothing bigger than a little rodent. So thank you, asteroid, I guess. Thank you. Why didn't the vegans survive? That would have been okay. Vegan dinosaurs only? Wouldn't that be cool? So this little baby is like, wow. Anyone who's watching like on a screen and then like in a separate room, they go, oh my god, this baby, I hope he survives. You know, I hope he, oh my god, he's going to walk right to the cliff. You know, oh yeah, he found some apples. Great, he's going to learn how to eat apples. You know, we're all rooting, right? We're all rooting for this little baby. Well, the baby is like humanity. Without any guidance, he's going to make a mess. He's not going to realize what he's doing. He's going to be endangering himself, endangering, maybe there's a couple little kids and endangering each other. Let's say there's 2 little babies. You know, but let's say somehow they survived. They've actually made it. They've been surviving. Great. But then there's something else. There's another danger coming up. And the babies are just getting smart enough to realize that they are imperiling themselves. And my analogy is to look at the planet Earth. We're a species on a planet. This is all we've got. We don't have the technology to just move off to another planet if this one gets screwed, okay? We're here. We got to work it out. We got to get along. But getting along obviously is a big part of it. There's wars. And wars make for a living hell, basically, for a lot of people. You can't blame the baby. I mean, one baby can look at the other baby and say, yeah, look at this little baby. I mean, he's getting us in trouble. Let's kill him because if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have gotten to this mess. But you know what? They're all together. They have to stick together. Meat eaters and vegans alike have to stick together. We got to be like this, okay? Not that we agree, but we can still work together. We can still be friends. And we can listen to each other. You know, that's the big hope for me. I was a meat eater for most of my life, and I recently became a vegan almost 2 years ago. And it makes a lot of sense, and I've reduced, me and my family, we've all reduced our carbon footprint enormously, because if you don't eat animals, that means you're not wasting a lot of water, which goes toward growing the grain, and then toward feeding the animals, and then towards the animals and shipping them, and all the slaughtering, the butchering, the refrigeration, and the huge footprint that's involved, which is extremely, extremely inefficient. The amount of energy that goes into one little chunk of beef, say, or whatever, it's just ridiculous. And if you compare that to the fact that you can get equally, if not better, nutrition, more healthy food, without any animals. And technology also is helping us people are innovating and coming up with really creative ways to make food. And if you're thinking of Earth in that big picture, and I like to think in big pictures, a big picture way, that the fact is that the universe is incredibly huge. We are not the only civilization that has evolved, the only species of, like, come on. I mean, really, there may have been species who have been to our point billions of years ago, and they're still around, and they've continued to evolve. So we're like tiny, tiny little babies out in the backwoods of this galaxy we're in. You know, the Milky Way. We're just like way out in the boonies. You know, we don't have a lot of neighbors. There are a lot of planets that are going to be just like Earth, have similar atmospheres that are friendly, and scientists are every week, it seems, they're finding more and more of these planets that have the Goldilocks planet, you know, has just the right amount of heat and just the right amount of this. And so What does that mean? That means we're just babies. It means like humanity is, we're all babies. We shouldn't be pointing fingers and saying, oh, you all should die because I figured this out. You know what? Maybe you did figure out something ahead of everyone else. It doesn't mean you should eliminate anyone who's not as far ahead as you. Because I do consider veganism as an advanced state of thinking because first of all, I think killing animals is like caveman kind of thing. It's like, we're beyond that. Okay, we don't need to go out and hammer animals on the head and like eat their flesh and stuff. We can live just fine. A lot of people on the earth can and are completely capable, and it's possible to be vegan. It's very, very possible. Okay, let's change the analogy up just a little bit. Let's just say that there's a small community, and that's it. That's the whole world. There's a small community. Let's say there's someone in the community who starts killing people one after the other. They don't know who it is. They're going to try to hunt down. They're going to try and find them. They're going to have to stop them because this individual's causing harm. And that's sort of like law. That's like a collective law. I think the planet needs more collective law in respects to corporations and governments who are destroying the planet because it's the only planet we're going to have. It's our one chance. By introducing more laws that will stop corporations from ruining our planet and to have a really serious look at animal agriculture and face the fact that it is very destructive and that it seems to be happening. And there has to be more accountability. There has to be more policing, unfortunately, and more laws that are going to look at everyone in an international perspective, whether it's harmful to the future generations. Because if it's harmful, if it's stealing from them, if it's robbing them, if it's in fact almost killing them, by implication, then we have to look at it as a responsibility to take care of the planet, right? We can't just let that go on. Hardline works for a very short period of time. As a parent, you will learn that too. Being a hardline parent or whatever, you can force people to do things, but it'll actually not help in the long run. It just will not help. Okay, guys, that's the end of this video. Please subscribe if you haven't for more videos like this. Appreciate you sticking around all the way to the end. Good for you. I guess you must be real interested in similar things as me. So, signing off. Bye-bye.